Hello students, today we will be solving the IB Math AHL November 2023 paper 2 question number 5. Actually this is a common question for both the SL and the HL level students. For the SL students it is question number 6, whereas for the HL students it is question number 5. And for the HL students you will be getting the links to the first 4 solved questions of this paper and the other solved questions of the other papers in form of playlists in my channel NS online math tutoring classes. You will also be getting the links to the other playlists where the solved past paper questions will be grouped by their topics. You will be having a playlist related to all solved past paper questions on vectors. Another playlist will be on complex numbers and so on. I am Nilanjana Sanyal, an online IB Math AHL level tutor. In case you want to join my classes, please contact me. My phone number and my website link are given below at the bottom of the page. So without any further delay, let us start answering this question. The maximum mark is 5. The following table shows the probability distribution of a discrete random variable x, where a and k belong to the set of positive real numbers. This is the table given for different values of x, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the corresponding probabilities. Given that the expected value of x or the mean value of x is equal to 2.3, find the value of a. This is a over here. So we are seeing that we are having two variables, so we will be needing two equations. The first equation that I'll be writing is the sum total of all the probabilities is equal to 1. So I'm forming my first equation, that is k plus k square plus a plus k cube is equal to 1. This is my first equation. And for the second equation, I'll be taking the help of this information. And E of x is what? It is sigma x times px. The x value is getting multiplied with its corresponding probability, and we will be taking the sum total of all these products. So the second equation will be, first value of x is 1. So it is 1 times the corresponding probability is k. So it is 1 times k. I am writing these because of the SL students, because I could have written directly k, not 1 times k, but I am writing this for the sake of the SL students. So 2 times k square. These are the x values. So 2 times its corresponding probability value is k square. So it is 2 times k square plus 3 times a plus 4 times k cube. This is the expected value of x, which is given to be equal to 2.3. So this is equal to 2.3. Okay. So I can now simplify the left hand side. It will be k plus 2k square plus 3a plus 4k cube is equal to 2.3. This is my second equation. Now we can solve these two using the graphical method, and the other method is the algebraic method. But first of all, we have to get rid of both the variables, because both the equations are having two variables, a and k, and we cannot use the simultaneous equation option of our calculator, because that will not be allowing us to put the k square, k cube and all. Okay, so that is why I'll be writing the value of a in terms of k from both the equations. Okay, so from 1, a is equal to 1 minus k square minus k cube. Okay, and from the second equation, I'm writing over here, from 2, I get, again I'll be finding the value of a in terms of k, but I'm seeing it is 3a. So let us first of all get the value of 3a. Expression of 3a in terms of k. So it is 2.3 minus k minus 2k square minus 4k cube. Now, there are two options given to me. Actually, I'm having two options. One is I can divide this entire equation by 3. So I will be getting an expression which will be E equal to 1/3 of this portion. So it will be 1/3. I'll be having a fraction. I'll be introducing a fraction. So I really do not need to introduce any fraction. Of course, you can have that. There's nothing wrong in it. Okay. But since I just want to avoid having any fraction, I'll be multiplying this first equation by 3 so that I get an expression for 3a instead of a. So I'm multiplying this entire equation by 3. So this is 3a equal to 3 minus 3k minus 3k square minus 3k cube. Okay, now 3a is equal to this part and 3 is also equal to this. So now I can equate these two to get the value of k. So I'm just equating the right hand sides of these two equations. So it is 3 minus 3k minus 3k square minus 3k cube equal to 2.3 minus k minus 2k square minus 4k cube. Have got the equation in terms of k. It is containing only k, so I can get the value of k from this equation. Okay, and I can solve this equation algebraically or graphically. How to solve it algebraically? In fact, I'll be solving it algebraically. So let me first of all take or show you how can I get the value of k graphically. Okay, you can get the value of k graphically by first of all sketching the graph of this expression. This will be the first graph, and you will be again sketching the graph for this expression. This will be the second graph, and you will be getting the x coordinate of the point of intersection of these two graphs. Okay, and k is a positive real number. So even if you see that these two graphs are intersecting with a negative x coordinate, definitely you will not be taking that value of k because the x will be representing k. And of course, you will be inputting the expressions in this form. Let me write one of them at least. 3 minus 3x. And of course, I feel that you know this part, but even then I'm writing it. For the left hand side, you can write the right hand side accordingly. So you will not be writing the k. In place of k, you will be writing the x. Okay. And you will be getting the intersection point and you will be knowing the x coordinate of that intersection point. Okay. That will be the k value. You will be reading that x coordinate. And that will be a positive real number. You will not be taking any negative value. This is one of the methods, or else you can bring all the terms to one side of this equal to sign so that the other side contains a 0. You can bring all these terms to this side or all these terms to this side, but the other side will be containing a 0. And then you can graph the entire expression, and for that you will be getting the 0. Previously, we were getting the x coordinate of the intersection point, but this time we will be getting the 0. Okay. And of course, we will be taking that 0 which is having a positive value of x. This way, we will be getting the value of k. Okay. So this is the graphical method. But as I have said, I will be using the algebraic method. Now let us come to the algebraic method. Okay. So I'll be bringing all the terms to one side of the equal to sign. So I'm bringing every term to the left hand side. Okay. So it is, I'm starting with 4k cube, means k cube is 3 is the highest power of k. So I'm starting with this term. So it is 4k cube minus 3k cube. Then comes the k square thing. It is plus 2k square minus 3k square plus k minus 3k and minus 2.3 plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. And 4k cube minus k cube is k cube. 4k cube minus 3k cube. 2k square minus 3k square is minus k k square, plus k minus 3k is minus 2k. And for this term, you do not have to, in case you can get the value of negative 2.3 plus 3 easily, it's fine. Or else you don't have to bother about getting this value separately. Okay, I'm just writing plus and I am writing 3 minus 2.3. This is a constant term equal to 0. The calculator will be doing this calculation. Okay, you do not have to do it. And now I will be using my calculator. So it is menu and then algebra, it is 3 and then it is polynomial tools. So again the option 3 and find real roots of polynomials. So option 1 and degree it is 3. So I'll be pressing 3 and real roots. So it is okay. And you'll see we are needed to enter the coefficient of x cube, which is k cube in our case. So it is 1. K square or x square, it is negative 1. K or x, it is negative 2. And finally, the constant term, I can write 3 minus 2.3. Okay, I have not done this subtraction myself. I am just entering it this way, 3 minus 2.3. And I'm pressing this OK. Fine. And even though I don't have to press that control, I have got these values. Okay. So, because it is a cubic equation, the calculator has given me 3 values. One of them, the first one is negative, so I'll not be taking the negative value, of course. The third one, you see 1.86 something. K is a probability. So it cannot have a value more than 1. So I cannot take the third value as well. So I'll be taking just the middle one. It is 0.3158707. I'm taking up to this 0.3158707. Okay. So I'll be writing using GDC. K is equal to 0.3158707. Okay. I'm keeping this. I do not have to give the value of k, so I'm not writing it up to 3 significant figures. I'm keeping it as 0.3158707. Okay. And now I will be getting the value of k because, a, because I need that. And for this, I am taking the help of this equation in order to get the value of a. Okay. So I'm writing that equation over here once more. A is equal to 1 minus k square minus k cube. Okay. So again, I have to use the GDC. I have got this k value. So I will be taking, let me just write 0.315 and 8707. Okay, enter. And now I will be finding the expression value. 1 minus k. So it is answer minus k square. So answer square and then minus answer to the power of 3. Okay. It is 0.5528 and I have to give up to 3 significant figures. The final answer should always be up to 3 significant figures. So I'll be writing 0.553. Okay, for the value of A. 0.553. So using GDC, A is equal to 0.553 correct up to 3 significant figures. Okay, so this is our answer. We have completed solving this question. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It will be motivating me to make more math videos for you. I'll be knowing that I'm being able to help you, and it will also be telling the YouTube that my video is worth watching. So it will be showing my video to more number of students. So indirectly, you will be helping more students. We meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving the very next question of the same paper. Till then, bye.